All right. According to that, we're live now.
Okay. According to that, we're live. Can you see us? So I'm going to hang up here in a minute if you can see us. Okay, I can't.
So.
All right. There's a little bit of lag because I heard you on his screen.
Oh, okay.
Hi, guys. We're back.
Nobody's in here yet.
All four of us?
So it says nobody's in here yet.
Okay. I'm going to be known as the most inept YouTuber ever, and it's going to be, I don't know that that's going to be awesome, but somebody somewhere by the end of the year is going to make some sort of video of me going, what? How do I make work? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, apparently you got to click the little, before you start it, there's a thing to enable the different menus. And so we didn't have the question app enabled.
Oh. Okay. Yep, it's working. Good job, guys.
Yay.
If you can type in the question and answer box, we will answer your questions.
Yes, if you have questions for us, we'll answer questions instead of sitting here randomly talking at you.
Yeah.
Telling you facts that you may or may not want to know.
We are force feeding you facts.
So, like we were talking about before the last break, where we had to fix all this.
Yeah.
The strip on Monday was just, it was one of those ones I wrote and I laughed at when I wrote it.
Yeah, I mean, because it was also right on point. I'm just happy that I could fit all the dialogue in.
I was too. I was a little concerned that it got a little wordy, but turned out okay. And
I've seen your earlier comics where the strips just went around people's heads.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, and it was done in like colored pencil and on the back of like a double cheeseburger wrapper.
When need be. We're professional. We'll get it out there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What does it say over there? Did somebody join us?
I don't have questions for you. Click the. I can't get up and click that.
I will get up and
Just
click
click
it.
the OK, got it. It's just telling us things that we don't need to know.
What is your opinion on that? Really?
Ugh.
What if I don't have questions for you? Well, you know, if you don't have questions for me, I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, this is Graham. This is Tannen. For those of you who are just joining, it looks like we have more than 2 viewers now.
Yeah, and we're having a question. What's your opinion on my sexiness?
Well, you typed that.
I did not type that.
If somebody typed that,
Right.
what is your opinion? On
It's
my
whoever
sexiness?
that person right there is.
Oh my
Oh, it's the
goodness.
musical anti-hero.
That would be Laura.
I think.
Laura, we have established on multiple accounts that we think you are the sexy.
All right.
You just wanted to get me to say it live on a YouTube broadcast.
Blizzards. That's more a question for you that's popping up there.
What is
Character development of the main characters in the Draenor story arc. What are you thinking?
Actually I am super excited about the way that they've developed a lot of it, because when you have a 10-year franchise and they've done what a lot of comics do, and they essentially rebooted it in a very different sort of way. We're looking at people that we once viewed as like the dire enemies of the universe, and we're allying with them in this campaign, and that's pretty cool, I think.
I've liked the story elements so far for 6. I think what I have really enjoyed is because I went away from World of Warcraft for a while and I started playing Star Wars. And the reason I went to Star Wars is I liked the character development you got in an MMO. And I think with Draenor, they've tried to do that a little bit. Maybe not necessarily it's so specifically tailored to you, but at least there's a really broad story. It's being told very visually. The fight at Shtar, I think I'm saying that, like the main city. That was a really cool set of scenes. And it's been really well done. I like how they've actually had story.
Yeah.
Which before WoW was a bit of go get me 6 pieces of fur because
It was if you didn't look into the backstory. If you didn't read the supplementary literature, that's what you were getting.
Yeah.
Now I did read a lot of the supplementary literature because I'm a special kind of nerd. But again, you know,
Tannen over here hasn't come back to WoW quite yet, so
we've got to get him back.
When did you end Frozen Thrones? Was that?
I don't know.
Or was it Burning Crusade? Was the last time that you played?
I don't know.
If you were able to play a war game, it was Cataclysm.
I'm not a big fan of commitments.
Yeah. It is very true. He is. I feel sorry for people that try and date him. He does not like.
They know what they're getting.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, it just yeah. Welcome to Everybody Hangs Out on a Couch.
I'm hurting down this side.
Yeah,
according to the
he's keeping us from falling, quite frankly. So, we're getting a question on 6.1. I haven't logged in to check it out.
I am really excited about the things that everybody's ripping on. I am super excited about the selfie camera because I am a whore in that way. So my character should probably be too. And no, I mean, like I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about the Twitter integration. I haven't quite figured out how to pull up my Twitter feed in game yet, but that's going to save me a lot of time in social media marketing because then I can do both. And I can actually run the game full screen because pretty much Twitter is one of the only things that keeps me from not running the game full screen at the moment. So. Hey,
anti-hero, where's my follow? I'm sharing your stuff, you bastard. Where the hell's my follow? I got 3 followers. I need some follows. At CSC Funnies. Follow it. Find us on Facebook, too. Crystal Street Comics. Give us a follow there. I'm just saying. Sharing your thoughts on playing a terrible video game. Sorry you had to play The Order, by the way. That's a terrible game. All the terrible.
Yeah, yeah. I got to listen to him cursing while he was playing that game. I have no idea why is this a 15-minute cinematic? I want to be playing the game. Why can't I not interact with that? What did he say?
Let's see here. Oh, really?
What? What did he say?
For Graham, Edward or Jacob.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Edward's got abs, man. Those abs.
Jacobs has the abs, dude.
I can't. Oh, that's right. It's Jacob.
Jacob's the werewolf. Yeah.
Jacob, I can't say no to those abs.
I would have to go with Jacob as well because I mean he's not a fucking vampire that sparkles.
Let's see. See, it keeps moving it, and it doesn't put the next question where we can read it.
No, I only follow Diablo. That's what popped up.
Tannen, come back to the couch.
Well, he's trying to get it to where it conceals. Make it full screen, Tannen. Maybe that'll have it scroll better for us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that Shy over there? I see Shy in here. Hi, Shy. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't flow the way it should.
No,
it keeps
doesn't.
popping
It keeps
them into
being
weird
weird.
places.
Yeah, but this is a giant learning experience for those of you just popping in. We will not be the ones to start the robot apocalypse.
No, that's Darker's job.
Something else just popped up.
Yeah.
Can you guess who I am? Have you figured it out yet?
Is that Zen?
I was gonna go with like Bob Dole.
Yeah.
But
It's either Zen or maybe it's
William
maybe
H.
it's
Macy.
Alistair or maybe it's William H. Macy. I don't know.
I love you, Mr. Macy. Thanks for coming to our show. It means a lot to us.
You play a great drunk and shameless.
and a shoveler.
Loved you and thanks for smoking.
Yeah, see, it moved again, but
Yeah,
the newest
this is
one
like-
didn't put
Yeah,
on
and
there.
it's not like popping up on my phone the way that it should either because it's dumb.
Oh no. Buttons.
That's on page 6.1 program. I guess those are all still the same.
Yeah, no, I'm either gonna go with Zen or Alistair or maybe Taldris. I don't know. One of you guys. What does it say?
I got to figure out where the new one is. Hold on.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like, this is the worst app I've ever seen.
Did it just pop up right when I was sitting down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's another
totally
pop-up.
Let's
Okay,
see.
okay, it's Shy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hi, Shy. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Shy.
hi. You're not William H. Macy.
Zen with question mark. Zen.
Zen?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm Ron Burgundy. No, we apologize for about this, but this questions app doesn't
All right.
put the newest question where it should go.
Who's that musical anti-hero?
Uh-huh.
Robot apocalypse or zombie apocalypse?
Oh, robot.
Yeah.
Robots. That's what's going to
That's
get.
infinitely more terrifying, and it's much more logical. To
Are
happen.
you asking us which one we would prefer or which one's more logical?
Right. Because there's really three answers to that.
Yeah.
I would prefer a slow-moving zombie apocalypse if I have my choice, because I can survive that. But if there's runners, no, we're fucked.
Yeah.
And the machine apocalypse, fuck that.
Or you know,
Chapter
trick
5.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie robots.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
Fuck.
Zombie.
Chapter 5.
you know.
In which my coffee maker kills me.
Yeah, no. If you haven't watched the DARPA videos with the things that run and you can't knock them over, the robot apocalypse is coming.
No.
It's coming.
No.
Or if you're a United States postal worker, you can just naturally assume for the next 5-7 years before they gain consciousness that they'll take your job
Yes.
because those things can deliver mail
Yeah.
like a son of a bitch.
I was actually really bummed when whoever controls the sky said that Amazon couldn't use drones to deliver my package.
Oh,
I wanted drones to deliver my fucking package.
Uh-huh.
I wanted that. I wanted that in an hour.
Yeah, because we have where we are, the Amazon distribution plant is
Like right
30-minute flight away.
Yeah, we
If
could
that.
have our shit today.
Uh-huh.
We can have
Oh,
it yesterday.
things moved. Let's see if we
Yeah,
can figure
that's
out.
what we can figure out.
See if we can figure out.
No, none of those.
None of those
I'm
moved.
getting up.
Oh wait,
Yep, there we
There.
go.
No, damn it.
no, things are moving. God, this thing is terrible.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what is up with that?
I don't know what they don't pop up. They
No,
pop up.
nothing new came. It just moved.
Which would, lead you to believe that you guys were talking to us, which would be awesome because that's the whole point of this. But
I don't know. Should I put this bottom or the top?
Put it.
put it
I-
bottom.
Thoughts from
Yeah, that because we
Or
answered
put it
thoughts.
top, maybe? I mean, like, because we talked about that.
Yeah, no, we've talked about all these things. It is a terrible scrolling.
Nightmare! You guys have to look at my butt.
Yeah,
who made this thing?
Google.
Google. You're better than this, Google.
I know. Don't they? Doesn't Vince Vaughn work there? Can't he fix this shit?
No, it was the Owens guy. He was the better one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, still, one of those two should fix my shit.
I know, right?
Fuck.
And then they should stay and hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they drank a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle at the end of that movie, and I want that.
Mm.
So
Still haven't found it.
no, just that one bottle the one time.
There's something called Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah, it's
Delicious.
one of the best bourbons ever made.
Oh, nice. You would think being a whiskey girl, I would know that.
It's expensive.
Somebody should get me a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle.
Hear that? 5 viewers. Happy Van Winkle. Get on.
Case
Get
of Pappy
Get a
Van
case
Winkle.
of it.
23-year-old.
If I buy a case of Pappy Van Winkle, I'll probably get like a drink of it around this too.
We like bourbon. It's so tasty.
Oh my god. Everybody's like, I was trying to explain Marathon Monday to somebody the other day in a Mumble.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I could come up with is death.
That's
It's prearranged death.
yeah. I mean, at
It's-
least you know you're gonna die.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like when the doctor says, "Yeah, they've been comatose for the last 12 years. Pick the day that we pull the plug." But ours is just 24 hours.
24 hours of delicious death. It's so good when it starts off, and this last one was so good with whiskey pancakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was badass. Badass.
That thing moved again.
Yeah, it keeps moving, but I'm not
I'm gonna
seeing.
make you guys look at my butt again.
I think it's because it almost looks like it's spacing it between different people. Because all of Shy's are low,
yeah,
and all of Lars are up above. But so it's like it's.
so it's like the YouTube comics.
Yeah. No, wait.
Like Google Hangouts or Twitch.
So are you sure about that statement? I would think Google screws up everything. And they said Google Hangouts or Twitch. And I said, we didn't even think about doing anything like this on Twitch because we are gaming. We're not really like.
Yeah, so I didn't think about using Twitch.
We wanted to try this out. I've seen Philip DeFranco do this a few times, and it was much less of a train wreck when a professional does it.
Yeah.
So.
I guess we should play with the software a bit more. Realize that it's not all that great.
Well, you know, it's the only one where you can broadcast live to a place like YouTube, though.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And they have their proprietary software that you have to use.
Well, when you buy them out, you get to use their software. Go Google.
Oh yeah. So there's something that Google hasn't screwed up yet.
They buy everything.
Just buying everything.
Just buy it. Give it some money. But yeah, see, now they're not lumped together. I don't know what's going on. I know. I don't know if that means anything or not. This is terrifying. I moved again.
Well, what about live stream?
Like the live stream website?
Like doing it actually like from a link and hosting it like it's 1999.
I don't know. Maybe there's a live stream website that
I don't know. This is the way everybody's doing it.
we're trying to be popular. We're trying to do what the popular kids do.
Well, I mean that is how you get.
That was Shy who said that, I believe.
Yeah, that is how you get followers. That is how you get people to look at your shit.
Except when nobody comes in.
Or you just pay.
There are people here, and I'm not paying any of these people.
I'm
That's true.
still trying to become the Google of the.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Just buy stuff.
yeah, just go to like
I
tax
was-
conventions. Give everybody $10 to also go to my website.
If I had that kind of money, I would just buy a case of Happy Meal and link them. I would make the kind of videos that people want to see then.
We'll check out the livestream.com because it
Yeah.
does seem like something that is actually there. So we'll take a look at that before we maybe try one of these again.
Yeah. No kidding.
So,
But
yeah, the main problem is just,
we're not seeing you guys typing as fast as we should.
and they're popping up in weird places. It just
Mhm.
seems to be okay.
So if we've missed your comment or something, we're very, very sorry. We are trying very hard to interact with you.
It's just not working the way we want it to.
No. But whatever does really.
Yeah, that's true. Considering the fact that we had a camera up until last week that was working just fine, and then it decided to stop working.
Oh yeah, well, Microsoft cameras with Microsoft software is never going to work.
You're right. That will never work. Hold on.
So what are people saying? It's a long comment.
Yeah.
I can't read it. 'cause it's long.
Okay, all right. What was that?
I don't know who the person is that Shy is mentioning.
No, this is oh, it's gone.
And now it's gone.
All right, no, it's still there. Alizina, yeah. Alizina, yeah.
Mhm.
Are you sure? But no.
No, it's the third one down.
Like the Hippolyta does for live streams for art.
Yeah,
Same
Hippolyta,
person.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you can do it like you guys with the camera.
Yeah, probably.
Let's check it out again.
Yeah. The whole goal for this was to drive up people to come to the YouTube channel, though, which in a way is working.
Yeah.
I
At
mean,
least 5 people.
yeah.
So there we go.
Four now.
4 now.
Four now?
Somebody had to go microwave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Couldn't-
but they will be back. I mean,
Couldn't microwave it and leave it up. I see how it is.
well, no, they're still there. They just stepped away.
But
Internet controlled microwave.
you can't run them both at the same
You have to
time.
close all
Right.
of your open
Right.
open tabs before you can open the microwave.
So it's a Microsoft running microwave,
Oh yeah.
not compatible with 8.1.
Right? Didn't they have the same problems with Vista when they released it?
They didn't have any. Vista worked perfect.
Yeah.
If your goal was to make the thing that could not run anything properly,
Yes.
it was the best example of what not to do, and in that regards, they nailed it.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Well, they had done it a couple years earlier with Windows NE too. I remember, like,
Oh,
yeah.
I had got a laptop
Forgot that
for a
existed.
high school graduation that was one of the only laptops that like had ME on it that was released before XP. I was not happy. Oh, it's like, oh, here's this awesome, super amazing gift that has Windows ME on it.
Here you go. Enjoy your pile of electronic crap. Because it won't do anything for you.
All right, looks like what does Messiah say?
Let's see here.
The top one?
Yes.
That's one that's
What's
been
your
there.
opinion on my 6?
Yeah, it
No.
stayed up there for some reason. It's like
Yeah.
everything is all stuff still.
Yeah, everything is going in weird places. So if you're talking and we can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a very weird questions box.
Um,
And it like makes no sense because the one thing was at the top and then it moved to the third one for no
Mhm.
reason.
And that was the first question that we got.
Yeah.
It's back at the top. I want to know if it's a live stream with video and audio. I naturally assume that's what it's designed for.
Right.
mhm.
Why would I have to select a question to answer it? I'm talking to the person.
Well,
Yeah.
when you do things that are like higher traffic, like when Philip DeFranco does this, he has like 6,000 people watching at the same time.
Mhm.
So he's not going to answer every question he gets.
That's just rude.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. So hold on, I'm gonna try something here. 'Cause, see, the problem is that we're not near our keyboard here, so we
Yeah,
can't.
we were trying to get it so that we could all sit on the couch and talk to you.
So let's see here.
What?
It's. Oh wait, do I gotta click done first? Okay.
Is that considered answered now?
Yes. We are clearing our queue out for you guys. I sound French. Maybe next time we do this, we should have Zan running the question board.
There we go.
We need to hire an intern.
Yeah.
Who wants to come be an unpaid intern?
That makes sense.
Occasionally, I will give you whiskey.
And charge you for it.
Now, come on, any intern that's going to work for us without getting a weekly salary needs to get drunk. Like,
All right. That at least queued up, got the questions queued clear, so we should be able to read them easier if
Yeah,
any
so
new
if you
questions
guys-
happen to come
yeah.
across.
if you guys totally want to type us new questions, that would be awesome. Because we have answered all of your questions, I believe.
Yeah, I think we were answering everything that had come across there. So,
Yeah.
let's see here. Yes, in the meantime, a filler.
Mm-hmm.
Got a new comic coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. What's the new comic? tomorrow?
It has to do a lot with
It's still about costumes.
Yeah.
DC costume.
design. Sticking with that Aquaman. It's going to be the first time we've had the strip and the thoughts.
You
kinda
didn't
sync
talk
up.
about the god awful Superwoman costume.
No. That came out too long ago to mention.
Still god awful.
Yeah. Have you seen the new 52 Supergirl outfit?
Uh-uh.
It's not great. It's not a great redesign. It is not a.
Nipple tassels.
Yes. All the no. It's just it's an ugly looking costume.
Oh.
It's It's not that it's like overly sexy,
No,
because it's
god
it's
awful.
more like a one piece now.
She's got like a blue unitard that goes down to her ankles and like bulky underwear over the unitard.
Yeah, it's not a great look. It is really not. There's something. Lexxx is going to have a video up in the next couple days.
Yes.
As soon as
as soon as it gets done rendering.
80 hours of rendering are done.
Yeah.
On it. No, it's being very, very slow on the render. But that will go up, and me and her talked in practical superhero costumes.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, impractical superhero costumes.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Electra being a bad ninja.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more difficult to. How long was this video? Because almost
we picked 10. We picked 10.
Oh yeah. We picked 10 of the worst offenders.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because
like Lady Death.
Yeah. Well, we stuck with Marvel and DC. But and we made the point that most of the female heroes have high heels, so that wasn't an automatic qualifier. But in my opinion, the worst is the Huntress, because that's a no-powered superhero, with the open stomach. Because even if you're assuming that spandex stops bullets, there's plenty of places those bullets can hit where there's no spandex. So yeah, we talked. It's a good video, so we'll have that up in the next day or two, depending on how long then the exporting takes after the rendering. This is why when we do Thoughts from Crystal Street, we film it on a Tuesday and release it on a Friday,
just in case,
because that shit can take a long time.
I'm learning. I will not be the one to start the robot apocalypse. I really won't. I won't. I'm terrible.
Are they harassing you via other means?
Let's see here. Muzziah just texted me how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
3, 4.
What?
3.
4 wood.
He gives that woodchuck too much credit. I think he's a woodchuck.
Oh my god.
It's like our favorite debate. Jimmy cracks corn and no one cares. Why does he do it?
To annoy you.
Do what you're good at.
What exactly is cracking corn? Do I want to know?
Nobody cares.
Is it a euphemism for something?
Cornmeal.
It's actually making cornmeal. That is what cracking corn is.
Oh.
See, we got some education for you on this. We just taught you what cracking corn is.
This is what it's like to hang out with us. Really, it's kind of just like this.
There's usually more drinking.
There usually is more drinking, and given time, some Strip Smash Brothers will be played because they're dumb and they forget that we're going to beat them at it.
I never have once challenged you to a game of Smash Brothers.
But you never said no.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
She means literally because she can't in the game.
Yeah, that's true. She does have to be literally because in the game, horrible.
Oh, they've all leveled with me in various games. They know that I level like a drunken monkey. It's bad. Most of my characters are sitting at like 92. Everybody else is up at 100 and gearing for rating, and I'm like, do.
I'm not gearing for rating. I'm having my followers gear me for rating. I don't have time to go run dungeons. You 3, go beat that guy and bring me back a shiny trinket and a flaming cod piece.
You did get a flaming cod piece, didn't you?
My flaming cod piece is amazing. My junk's on fire. On the plus side, the crabs have all been burned.
It's a bitch during herpes day.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that kind of what never mind.
Yeah.
You guys have gone quiet. So you guys have gone quiet till we veered into talking about herpes.
Yeah, we apologize. You need to mention something or it's going to stick with the STD topic. And nobody wants that.
Because that STD talk, it sticks with you.
Can they not talk now?
I don't know. No, it's still up there. It says it's still running. I don't know. Maybe they just hate, they're giving us the silent treatment because they don't like us. Why don't you like us?
They've all run off to do other things. What it is. They've left us open in the background.
Stop grinding and watch the video. Yeah, I know most of you fuckers who are in here don't need to grind anymore. I've seen your characters. You're level 100. The grind is done.
There are those that would say the grind just starts at 100, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, let's see here. I have no questions, and I want.
I want an adult.
But shy, I am an adult.
We're the adults you don't want to trust.
But the van candy is delicious.
It is.
It
You should
really
try
is.
this van candy.
I gotta say, like, they totally they got the best van candy. They learned their lesson from before.
I mean, you can't get kids into your van with candy corn.
Okay.
You gotta have Reese's Pieces.
Zen just texted this one in. If you were going to redo the character, what superpowers would Harley Quinn have? I think her fucking crazy is just perfect the way it is. Like I don't know if giving her any kind of superpowers would be a responsible thing to do at all.
That's decent.
Yeah.
Harley with a power.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I think that would be just the end of everything.
The only power I could see giving Harley that would be fun is like a psychosis field.
Mm-hmm.
Just being in her presence for too long
Would drive you nuts.
can start to put you off the rocker. And
Absolutely.
again, she stays in what is for her the normal state.
Normality.
Yeah. And so I think that would be a fun one to see Harley have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those characters that I wouldn't want to see with powers. Most of the Batman,
Yeah.
most of those characters, I don't. Kind of like when Batman stole Green Lantern's ring.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Batman with the Green Lantern ring is nigh unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's not it's not a fun character to think about. He's too.
What if Batman had a green and a yellow ring at the same time?
Well, I think he'd be very difficult to be beat with just the one of them.
Right.
I mean, they've already pretty much determined that his willpower greatly surpasses most other things in the universe. So you give him a ring of power
and a ring of fear.
Yeah, and the one ring.
And the one ring. Nazgul don't got shit on Batman. He puts the ring on and then he bitch smacks him. Leave me the fuck alone. It's my ring now.
Yep.
Batman's not gonna put it in a fire either. He's gonna take it back to his Batcave.
Hanging next to the penny.
I've always found that very funny that he kept the giant penny.
I'd just like to know how he got down there.
Yeah, because he can't. Well, no, I guess where he drives the car through, maybe he could roll it down that whole street.
I still think it's awesome that the terrible Batcopter things got a cameo in Hush.
Oh yeah. They drew so many of those vehicles and so much from the past in that. What was that? A 4-page?
Yeah.
Batcave.
Jim Lee.
I just assume Batman rolling it down like Broadway of Gotham.
Yeah.
Just yelling the thing from Venture Brothers from the
Ignore me. I just picture like the kid, like they used to do with the hoop and the stick.
Yeah.
Getting the big ass penny down the road.
How would a Deadpool and Harley Quinn movie be? Hold on. Let me see here. Movie cinematic be. Maybe talk about the movie test footage leak.
Or the Deadpool test footage leak?
No. He said he wants to know what a Harley Deadpool crossover cinematic would be like, and talk about the Deadpool footage leak.
I like the idea of the Harley Deadpool mix.
I really do.
That is, if Marvel and DC can collaborate on anything,
that's what I want to see.
That'd be a fun one, just because you can make Harley into the DC equivalent of a character that realizes she's a comic book.
Yeah.
and nobody would ever take her seriously because they already assume she's batshit crazy. And so putting the two of them together could be a lot of fun with the right writers and good art, but good art doesn't exist in comic books anymore, so I can't see that happening.
Why do you say that?
I think that most comic book art is terrible now, and
So they all of the good comic book artists that used to work for Marvel quit and went to Image, and then DC bought Image, and they went to work for DC, and they became so big that they don't even need to do comics anymore.
occasionally they draw a cover.
Yeah,
You know, it's
but Jim Lee might be convinced to do a year run of something.
Yeah.
But when was the last time that happened?
yeah,
And we're getting off topic.
yes,
But yeah, no, that would be one of the better characters to complement Deadpool.
yeah,
And then, I mean, it would be easy to do cinematically. Also, I mean, Deadpool is designed for
Yeah, a screen.
It's designed for the screen.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You make Harley kind of the female equivalent, understanding the fourth wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's just that'd be hilarious.
I would absolutely love to see Harley understanding the fourth wall.
As far as the Deadpool test footage, it was great.
Mhm.
If they can make that movie, if they can even make it 80% what 2
Yeah.
minutes, 3 minutes was, you're
How are they going to do that without a hard R in a Deadpool movie, though? Like that's the one thing that's kind of daunting me about the Deadpool movies. How are you going to do it without like a Tarantino hard R? Because they wanted to do it PG-13.
yeah. I mean, and the only argument that I've heard so far was you never see blood on Wolverine's claws, and in a single one of the 18 X-Men movies they've
Yeah.
had, which isn't really detracting so much from Wolverine so far. But you also never see him just maliciously murder something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
it's changed the character to
Yeah.
see it on the cinematic screen.
So yeah, without also the downside. I like to see it R, but I also know that you make any movie R and you are cutting out a huge amount of your profits.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and the Deadpool is such a liked character that I think it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I'm not sure. It wouldn't hurt as much as some characters. I mean,
yeah,
but it's. I'd be afraid that you're going to get too close to then like Punisher and Punisher Warzone, where once you go R, you might as well stay R, and then you might be getting away from the actual the story of the comic book. PG-13, you can actually
yeah.
get the full story. Yeah, you're going to have to make some consolations for
You're not going to get the blood and the gore. Yeah, I think the main thing with Deadpool, the fear of not going R, is the language.
Yeah.
Because Deadpool does use basically whatever language he wants to use. So that'd be more than the violent aspect of Deadpool. I'm more concerned if they go PG-13.
How are they going to get him to say the stuff he needs to say?
you just have them say it in Spanish and French.
Yeah. Which was another great part of that test footage when he dropped in. And I'll tell you that whoever leaked that test footage, I don't know if it was Fox themselves or whoever did it, was a genius. Because if that
absolutely.
footage didn't get leaked,
That movie would not be getting made.
it didn't get made.
Yeah.
So, that's how good the test footage is. The test footage is so good, and the response to it was so good that it convinced a studio to do it.
No, and I will say that I am all 100% behind Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool. He's got a love for the character. He's, I want to see that happen.
And the mask looked bitchin'. Did you see that picture?
Yeah.
Him with the mask. It looks good. So I'm it's still Fox Marvel.
Yeah.
But I will hope that maybe it's the one Fox Marvel they don't fuck up, because
Don't you say that going in every Fox Marvel?
I keep hoping it, but it rarely happens.
It's the baboons. I watch your videos.
Yeah, that's true. You do watch our videos. The drunken. Well, again, it's not baboons. Drunken baboons. Or no, was it retarded baboons?
Lobotomized baboons.
Yeah, lobotomized baboons.
Half lobotomized. They have to be able to hit 1 key an hour. You'll churn out better things than Fox Marvel.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be keys that go together.
Oh no, just give it time. Give it a year.
Can you tell that we are 100% behind the Fox Marvel Ventures here?
Yeah, they're fantastic films. They never fuck anything up. They never even, ignore their own continuities.
Right. All
As long
right.
as you have something like time travel in your back pocket,
You're golden.
continuity be damned.
Now, I would like to see a Doctor Who movie, and I would like to see, have you seen the Deadpool drawings where Deadpool gets a TARDIS?
No.
You should Google that shit.
We have a TARDIS.
You do not have a TARDIS.
We stole the TARDIS.
Yeah.
That was in a strip. We stole the TARDIS.
Ours now.
I know it was in the strip. You guys just to go bang Cleopatra.
Exactly. There's things in the past that need banging. Come on, David Tennant went back and banged the Queen. I can't go back and bang Cleopatra.
You can do whatever you want. I don't
Yeah,
care.
we have a TARDIS. We know we can do
We
whatever we want.
Oh my god. And Doctor Who just became a totally different show.
We're going to go to the past. We're going to learn. And then we're going to bang it.
You wouldn't want to go to the future and learn about the advances for humanity. No, you just want to go back in time and bang people.
There's bangs that need to be happening.
Yeah.
Time bangs.
It's like, don't you want to know if this Helen of Troy bitch was actually pretty enough to launch
1,000 ships? Yeah. Was she really
might have
worth
been
it?
pretty, but sucky in bed.
Right.
You don't know that until you bang her.
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe. Was she, all looks no go?
Or was she just the only person in color in the 50s?
Exactly. See? There's reasons to do everything. Oh,
What is that?
So yeah, that was okay. Something about Doctor Who. On the Doctor Who.
Doctor Who labeling, who is the scariest Doctor Who enemy?
The silence.
The Weeping
Angels.
The Weeping
and the
Angels.
Silence,
Oh, yeah, I got to give that to you. And I've never watched a single episode of Doctor Who. I just heard about them.
Yeah.
And that's the great idea for thing to murder you.
Yeah. And it is the way it's presented is really just well done because it's just a statue in a different pose in each shot. That shit's scary as fuck. Fuck the Weeping Angels.
I told you, I remember the first episodes when you were getting into Doctor Who and you were like, what is that? Really? Really? It's a Dalek? Really? Really?
Well, it's still...
Mm-hmm. I told you, hang on because it gets better.
It does get better, but it is still, some of the enemies are not scary.
In concept, they are.
In concept, most of them are pretty terrifying, but a lot of them still, even in functionality, don't end up being very terrifying. The Cybermen, I have never... Again, the concept is kind of scary, but they themselves do not... The Weeping Angels still, just as statues, come off as scary. That's a scary bit of imagery. I've never found the Cybermen to be scary.
A couple more
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the current season of Arrow?
That I could talk about for a while.
Oh, yeah. Go.
Are you current, Tannen?
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't mind.
I think I'm an episode
Spoiler
behind.
alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler
I'm
alert.
an episode or two behind. So, but just broad stroke, the current season of Arrow is maybe my favorite thing on television. And I'm comparing that. It and The Flash are like
right now. Whoever's writing those two shows know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I gotta put it. I kind of have to reference Flash when I talk about this season of Arrow. Is The Flash right now has one of the best villains written on TV.
Absolutely.
And Arrow, with what they are doing with Ra's al Ghul and Malcolm Merlyn.
And who they got to play Malcolm Merlyn.
Yeah, Malcolm, and even just the hints. If you're a season behind, you at least know Slade Wilson is back, and you know that he will be. I mean, he's got to be a continuing character, and I base a lot of superheroes off of their villains. Now, the downside for me is I know that Deathstroke is not really an Arrow villain. nor is Ra's al Ghul.
No.
Right.
But I'm okay in how they're, kind of redoing Arrow for
A Batman audience, basically.
yeah, kind of. It's Arrow's fight with Ra's al Ghul, I thought went exactly the way that it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it that they're not afraid to have the hero get his ass kicked. That's just, I respect that.
Not even just get his ass kicked,
But
just not even be in the fight.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a guy standing there, but there wasn't a fight going on.
Yeah. So yeah, we are really pleased with this season of Arrow. Hoping that they will just continue. The upside is Stephen Amell loves the character.
Exactly. And like everybody on that show seems to really like, even if they weren't into the comics beforehand, they love the universe now. They are committed to bringing this. And a lot of times with comic book media, we've seen before where people were just like, I mean, you hear Alicia Silverstone talk about playing Batgirl. I didn't even know there was a Batgirl. Okay, you know what?
Dunzo, get out of here.
Done, get out.
Or Tim Burton, why'd you kill the Joker?
Never be caught dead reading a comic book.
Oh, Tim Burton, you need smacked.
Mm-hmm.
You need all the smacks.
With a flaming codpiece.
I've got one on my character.
Why do I sense that's going to be here soon? Graham goes back. Dick slaps Tim Burton with a flaming codpiece.
No, the Arrow has just been fantastic. And I really like how they've differentiated Arrow and Flash, and that Arrow is gritty and real with still supervillains, kind of.
Yeah.
And Flash is where you get to go real fantastic with the supervillains. And I've said this in a couple places, but Flash made Captain Cold cool.
Yeah.
And that's an amazing job because that's a ridiculous character.
Mm-hmm.
And he's great on the show. So, and I'm looking forward to when they can get Firestorm and Arrow in an episode together, just so the brothers get to hang out for a day.
Oh, yeah.
Get the MLs together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's also, like this season of Arrow introducing the Flash, just their crossover. They're 2 crossover episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see that plays well with these 2 shows.
And it makes me really sad that the other DC stuff is not on the CW.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really like Gotham, but I would say that is one of the reasons that I have not started watching it yet.
And I can't blame it.
But what they did with... Never mind, not to spoil it.
Well, it's like I'm familiar enough with what, I mean...
Yeah, it's a good show, but it's, it's the same thing with like Constantine. I really like Constantine, but if it was on the CW, yes, it might not look as good, but the fact that John Constantine could show up in Starling would be cool.
Or even like show up with the, I would love to see him with the Supernatural guys.
That'd be fun to do if they could do it.
But they have yet to. That is clearly 2 different.
Right.
Because they actually visited. Now, see, the best thing they could do then is actually do another from season 3 or something of Supernatural when they go through the mirror and they're on the set of Supernatural.
Yeah, that was season 6.
Season 6. Yeah, so you do something like that where then. Yeah, but
no, that especially I think that Constantine would fit well on the CW, but the word is it's going to Sci-Fi.
Aren't they sister
Joss
networks?
Whedon it?
They're gonna, it's gonna
Joss Whedon that whole thing.
Yep,
Start airing them in the wrong order.
Yeah, we're airing them in the wrong order on different episodes at different times of night, so it'll be done in another year. But no, the rumor is that it's gonna. It didn't get picked up by NBC, but the rumor is NBC's gonna move to Sci-Fi and call it Hellblazer. So,
that's.
But yeah, I mean, we talked at length, I think, that was the drunken episode when we talked at length.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
About the CW
We can all tell.
and the fact that singular universe works really well, and the fact that WB, even though they own the CW still, I think, or at least own a majority of the CW, why not put all your product in one place?
Yeah.
It would make more sense.
Well, I mean, they have to keep room for Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, and the 100.
Yeah.
There's several new comments.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get up so I can scroll.
About season 3 of Arrow.
But I'm not sure about specifics in case anyone else was watching season 3.
Oh.
Okay.
bring up your question, and we'll determine whether.
Yeah, because they can't see. I don't think that other people can see the questions that are being asked to us. So go ahead and ask the question, and we can determine.
Who's asking that? Who is that?
That's from Gandrin Lightwalker.
Yeah, Gandrin.
Apparently Gandrin is known. So
I told them to call in the cavalry. They did.
So yeah, Gandrin, if you want to go ahead and post the question, we can take a look at it, and we'll see if it's too spoilery to talk about.
Was that just one that question that popped up? Was that the only new one?
No, there's a few new ones.
I don't think so.
So go ahead and
Actually,
that was it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, no, that's the only new one that had popped up is that one. So clear these out again.
Yeah, I'd say really my only concern with it's not even just this season of Arrow. It's just Arrow in general. That's not really even a concern because it works so well in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Is Arrow's comic book, the Green Arrow, just the comic book, his villains. Who are they?
I couldn't.
That's why they have to pull out Batman villains.
Right.
Is he doesn't have his own rogues gallery. You're a superhero of Starling City.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you protecting it from?
Cupid. I think Cupid is actually his.
Oh,
that was the first one.
chick?
Yeah, the chick.
Okay.
That is actually his villain.
Okay, I'm fine with that, but yeah, Deathstroke. That was Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's Titan.
And now Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody's villain.
And now everybody's.
Yeah.
And Ra's al Ghul, who has strictly been a Batman.
Yeah.
That's Batman.
I do remember in the old Superman cartoon, there was one where he tried to steal Superman's powers.
Ra's?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Batman wasn't it. It was just Superman and Ra's.
There's one there for Gandrin. And then Zen wants to know if there was a Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe comic, how would Deadpool kill the DC Universe?
Oh,
Or
okay.
the DC Universe.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say he's already done the Marvel Universe.
If there was a Deadpool kills the DC universe.
All right. Well,
you guys answer that. I'm going to look at this question to see if
Deadpool kills the DC Universe. I mean, it's Deadpool. He's going to. It would be a lot of crazy fun to enjoy. I think him killing Superman would be the most fun.
Oh yeah.
Just to see what kryptonite devices Deadpool would try and find.
What does Gandrin say?
well, this is the possible spoiler question for Arrow, and I'm not entirely sure because you need to be about maybe two episodes since the Christmas break.
That's where this question takes place.
Okay.
So if you are current,
I'll tell you what. There's not that many people in here, so you know we'll go ahead and say, look,
we're
gonna
taking our odds at the other.
We're gonna answer this question. We're gonna give you 10 seconds. You've got 10 seconds to now get out of the room if you don't want Arrow spoilers. 10. Oh, somebody else just jumped in. Arrow spoilers are coming up. If you don't want them, get out of the room in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have been warned.
Everybody dies in the end.
Everybody dies.
Now the question is, if Arrow actually did die, I mean his death. Let's see. This is Gandrin.
Gandrin.
Believes they should have used a Lazarus pit,
Mm-hmm.
but did not. Do you think? But instead, it was just kind of well, it happened. And how do you feel about how they brought him back?
I mean, as I watched, I'm under the impression he never was flatlined.
Mm-hmm.
That somehow he survived the fall, and the stabbing, and then he was just nursed back. Like he was never actually dead.
He was only mostly dead.
Mostly dead. He was mostly dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with either mostly dead, or I would be even fine with here's a dead guy. Because in the DC universe, I mean, if they want to, especially if they keep going with Batman characters, in the DC universe, you already have the chick that Batman had to go see to kiss him to heal his back after Bane.
Right.
You have these characters that have supernatural knowledge that, back broken into. That's not really that big a deal. Ra's al Ghul has brought himself back
How many times now?
at least 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, a shit ton of times. We don't know enough about I forget her name, but the chick that brings him back.
Katana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah, 'cause she's actually a character.
Yeah.
No, well then.
Yeah.
I'm about,
But my thing
my
is,
opinion's invalid.
you don't necessarily have to use the Lazarus Pit here, and I'm almost curious if they're not saving that, because I mean they are building to this fight between Raish and Merlin and Oliver, and so I wouldn't be surprised if
The Lazarus Pit does actually
show up at some point. I think that it will, because they've now established superpowers. This is something that's not off limits.
Yeah.
The Lazarus Pit is no longer. It won't happen. You know, with Batman Begins, it was meant to be super realistic, so you could never introduce a Lazarus Pit in that situation. Now with the Flash in play and all this other stuff, I really think that the Lazarus Pit is still potentially coming.
Yeah.
I hope it is.
I hope it's not.
No? Okay.
I mean, my understanding of Ra's al Ghul, he's still got it. Merlin, Arrow, and Thea. The 3 of them combined still couldn't beat Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
So if anybody's going to use the Lazarus Pit, it better not be him. The 3 of them better not win in the end.
Yeah.
Ray shouldn't go down that easy.
Yeah, but they did do that with Deathstroke, though, because Deathstroke one-on-one should probably not lose to Oliver.
That's true.
And Deathstroke did end up losing to Oliver. And it is his show. So at some point, I guess you've got to let the star.
That, or you just write it in where the Raish understands that Merlin made Thea kill Sarah, and then Raish kills Merlin and gives Oliver the pass.
Yeah, which would be better.
That's how I would prefer it to go.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because Merlin is clearly right now the actual villain of the show. It's not Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
I'll allow
it. So that's. I don't know if we quite answered your question. I think so. We don't really. I'm okay with Oliver not going to Lazarus.
Yeah, I was okay with that.
Because also with the understanding of Lazarus Pits, you're probably going to need at least 2 episodes of Oliver being super fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Which
those could be fun episodes. But.
Yeah, but I would say for the bringing them back after the Christmas break, those episodes Gone from Starling City, those 3 came back in the 3rd from the return. I would say then you're asking a lot.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, it's like here's a thing, here's the Lazarus Pit, here's crazy Oliver Queen. So I was okay with that.
What would crazy Oliver Queen look like, though? I mean, like, what would that look like?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it always circles back to Jason Momoa. Well, we've been doing this for a little over an hour, so I'd say that's pretty good for our first time doing this.
Why don't we go ahead and cut this off?
So thanks for watching all those good questions.
Yeah.
And hopefully more of you next time, and we'll answer more questions.
Yeah, we will.
We like questions.
Anyway, this is Graham.
I'm Tannen.
And that's Tannen. And we're
Mom.
out.
I don't know, it's the wall right when you pull it off. Right?